ready.
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize. Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is dog days of summer. Dog days of summer. What is that? Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his belt and put it on. Roll call. A spidget. A spidget. Guess what's happening?
It's raining.
And it's thundering.
I love Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
That's Stevie Nicks, man. Come on.
That's right, Stevie Nicks.
Fleetwood Mac. That's Dreams. That's one of the better ones, man.
Oh, man.
Love that. Hopefully, one day in the near future, maybe not this year, not next year, not the next. Let's fix this back for Duncan Lindsay. All right, Dunk. There it is, man. We got it. But Fleetwood Mac can mend the fences and do a reunion tour, and
Yeah.
because nobody go to that.
No, they won't sell.
Welcome to the August 29th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally, and Labor Day's right on us, man. Here we go. And as always, Wally and I both appreciate you tuning in tonight. It's August, and man, it's August 29th, and so that means it's Hurricane Day. August 29th is Hurricane. Look, now I want y'all to look at this now. Katrina, August 29th. Gustav, August 29th. Isaac, August 29th. Harvey, August 29th. Now Ida, August 29th. Man, what's up with all? It's like Friday the 13th, August 29th, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dodging August 29th from here on out. It's crazy, man. But Hurricane Ida, wrecking havoc down there on the Gulf Coast, and so sad to watch. But at the same time, it's so mesmerizing. That's why the Weather Channel is so popular, man. It's the coverage. I could just watch it all day long.
I could too.
And I'm just glued to it. I can't, it's like a train wreck. You don't want to watch it, but you're going to watch it. I mean, I don't know. It's just so sad what happens on the coast. But I got to watch it. It's mesmerizing, man.
Yeah, it is something to see. And, yes, it's the 16th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
It don't seem like it's
she
been
made
that long.
landfall on the date. And, hurricanes, it's just something we have to live with in this part of the country.
Yeah.
And I was actually in the National Guard when Katrina hit, and we got called up. Our unit, 3rd and 117th Field Artillery.
Yeah.
We were down there for almost 3 weeks, and we split up. A lot of us went the Bay of St. Louis and Ocean Springs, where it was just like a nuclear bomb went off.
Wow.
And Dolphin Island. Heck, I got my Humvee stuck on Dolphin Island, man. Remember those pictures I used to show y'all?
Yes.
I got my Humvee stuck on Dolphin Island.
No, you reckon Sergeant Major Snyder's watching tonight?
Yeah, if he's watching, it was not good. I mean,
Mr. Keith, Wally got his Humvee stuck down there.
Yeah, unstuckable now.
You're not supposed to be able to stick a Humvee.
Oh no, you're not. But I can.
They had to pull
Dolphin
you out.
Island, man.
Your tractors.
Oh yeah. I remember one thing, and I should have brought this picture to show everybody, but that Katrina was so strong, it took a oil dike. It was like 100-something miles out in the Gulf and brought it and beached it on Dolphin Island. It used to be my screensaver for years.
Yeah,
and,
I remember.
Man, but anyway, my heart goes out to all the people in Louisiana, and I know the town that it hit first. My wife,
Fruchon.
Well, my wife's mother, 6 years ago, that's where they lived.
Really?
And golly, man, it's just
we'll
just
find
horrible.
out. We'll find out the updates on the levees and Lake Pontchartrain and whether the locks and dams hold up. And you were saying you read?
Yeah, well, no, right before I got in my vehicle to come here, one of the levees in the east part of New Orleans started capping. It didn't break now.
It was full.
It was full, and it was just leaking over the side. But heck, man, they're still expecting almost another 8 to 10 more inches of rain in the next 3-4 hours.
Man, you just got to hope that it works, the levee system and the dams, and that it hopes better than it did, that it works better than it did during Katrina.
Yeah, Katrina.
Because the federal government came in there and spent just millions, and hopefully it'll work better down there in New Orleans area down there.
But let me bust in. You know what gets me more than anything? You have the governor, and then you have I think they call presidents down there, not mayors.
Okay.
The presidents that tell you, this is 48 hours ago, get out, leave, do not stay.
Yeah.
And then there are idiots down there that's calling 911 right now.
Come get me.
My roof's off. I mean,
I'm about to die. Come get me.
Why
What did we tell
stay?
you 48 hours ago?
we told you 48 hours ago, mandatory evacuation.
Now they got to put rescuers and frontline workers' lives in danger to go get them dumb butts.
They go get them. And
Yeah.
it just makes no sense, man. It just makes no sense.
So far, all in Troy, around the Troy and Ozark and Brundage and Enterprise area, all we've had is just some windy storms, and hopefully that's all we get.
Yeah.
And maybe we won't get any trees down, and folks don't lose power in the Troy cable viewing area. And hey, speaking of anniversaries, you talking about Katrina anniversaries? Somebody had an anniversary this week, man. Happy anniversary, bud.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, look
25
there.
years.
There
gold
y'all are
and silver,
celebrating
yeah.
your 25th anniversary right
Yeah.
there. And you had a kayak accident on your anniversary.
Yes, I did. I went out
Unbelievable.
in the St. Andrews Bay. I got a kayak out there. There's some old boats. Speaking of hurricanes, the Hurricane Michael
Washed up.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's one of them that washed up there in the bay, and they've been there for about 3 years. They're not hurting nobody, but curiosity killed a cat, and that
Just about
right
killed
there, yeah. And I wanted to go inside one of them, so I pulled my kayak up to the boat, and I hop in that one. You see where the
Opening.
hole is. I went down in there. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Saw a bunch of Pabst Blue Ribbon cans, so somebody was drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon on that boat. But anyway, as I was getting back into the kayak, I flipped the kayak and lost my poles, my tackle,
All your fishing
fishing gear and all that, and my fat self, I couldn't get back on, about sunk the kayak,
Oh, my
and had to actually call my buddy. It's
Yeah,
like-
he called me huffing and puffing.
Yeah, it's
You
like-
ain't gonna believe what I just did.
Yeah, I said I can't get up with Holly. Just call her and tell her.
I called her.
Cause I
On, on her anniversary, she takes a call from Neal. Hey, Holly, Wally's had an accident, but he's okay.
He's okay.
He's
Yeah,
okay.
unbelievable. But anyway, yes, curiosity just gets the best of me sometimes. But we had a good time.
Hey,
But anyway,
good
thank
deal.
you.
Well, happy
for,
anniversary.
I appreciate it. But I'll tell you another thing, man. You and I got to watch a really good 318 Friday night, buddy.
No doubt.
Let me tell you something.
No doubt.
Maybe, just maybe, that best 3A team in the state
Could be.
that could be Montgomery Catholic.
Yeah.
They are probably the most aggressive team that I've seen in a long time, and they had 22 starters got after it, buddy.
They
Now,
sure
I'm
did.
telling you, they
I
did.
mean,
They
they
rolled
did.
in here and laid 50 on my beloved Trojans, and they got on the bus and went back to Montgomery. But let me tell you something. That was a well-coached team.
Yes, sir.
And a good friend of ours, Jimmy Blackwolf, his son, Aubrey, was the head coach there last year. He built that program from nothing.
Yeah.
Took them to the state championship game and
Yeah.
lost to 5 in the last minute of the game.
And they'll go back this year.
And they'll go, oh,
Yeah,
good
I bet they
gracious,
will.
yes.
But you said it, man. They got after it. They got after it. They were 100% from the snap to the whistle, and that's what Wally was saying. They were aggressive. They didn't get bogus penalties for late hits. They went from the snap to the whistle, wide open, and this is crazy, in a sick kind of way, because I'm a Trojan through and through, thick and thin. I'm a Trojan. But watching the Catholic Knights perform Friday night was really cool. Really cool, because I love good, solid football. And the way they played the game, that's the way you want your kids to play it. That's the way you want them to coach it, man. And I'm going to tell you, I was proud of our guys. Don't get me wrong. I was real proud. Yeah, it was 50 to nothing, but I was proud of our guys, because in recent years, when the going got tough, and they were getting a little embarrassed on the field just a little bit, our team in the last several years would retaliate and get out of hand and end up with 4 or 5 personal fouls.
Yeah.
And we watched it happen game in and game out. And Friday night, 50 to nothing, we had 1 personal foul.
But
And it was from one of our athletes jumping over the center trying to block an extra point.
Jackson West. You see that picture?
I saw it.
That was a cool
Yeah.
picture, man.
Yeah, and so we were being aggressive when we got ours and not trying to fight. Other than that, our guys kept their composure. They seemed to, our Trojans seemed to want to learn from the whipping they were taking. And that was all right, man. And that was okay with me. I was proud of them, man. And now, it shouldn't be that I'm happy I saw that, but I know what I've seen in recent years. I know what I've seen in recent years, and I think Charles Central's going to win some games this year. They just need to hang in there.
Exactly, and I'll just cover what you just said.
Yeah.
You know, they got beat, got a good licking, but I tell you what, they took it like a man.
Yeah.
And they know, hey, this is a brand new year for Coach Hambright. Came in, he's rebuilding the program, and they know, you know, and me as a parent, and my son plays on that team, we know we're going to have some licks.
Some hurdles to
to
cross.
but you have to lay down the cement first, or concrete, as James Sparrow would say.
Yeah, we don't know if it's cement.
We don't know if it's cement or concrete, but anyway, you have to lay that down and start building those blocks.
Yeah.
And like you said, I love what I saw, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean we're going to win some games, but anyway, we'll talk about football in just a little bit.
Yeah, we will. We'll cover the games.
Well, I tell you one thing off the cue, the 31st is coming up. You know what that means? It's about
That's
Afghanistan.
the deadline.
And it's this Tuesday, and they are now starting to evacuate some of the troops that have been protecting that airport.
Yep, they are. Yep.
And I just read that they evacuated over 120,000 people in 2 weeks.
People.
And we want to keep praying for our 13 U.S. Marines and one Army gentleman that lost their life over there this week. Since then, we used a drone attack to knock out. You know, they never said who they were. I guess they were just planners or part of the tribe that was trying to carry out all these attacks.
Yep.
But they lit their
Said
butt.
they killed them too.
Yeah, lit them up pretty good.
Yeah.
But and then I think they hit another one this morning. They thought that another car had explosive loaded on it. But
yeah, I saw some of that, and one of the retired generals said that he had heard from his contacts that there was multiple booms when the drone blew up that vehicle.
Yeah.
So that told them that it was carrying explosives.
It's carrying explosives. But anyway, man, I'm like a lot of Americans. I mean, I'm ready to get out of there quickly as possible before more loss of life happens.
Yeah,
and,
no doubt.
You know, I don't agree on how all this was handled. I mean, I really don't. Our show is not about politics, but let's get out of there. It's like a hornet's nest. It's brewing.
Man,
and
you're spot on, Wally.
It's
spot
just,
on, man. It is like a hornet's nest over there, and I'm just like you. I don't agree with all the way it went down. I don't. But since that's the way it went down, just like what you just said, let's minimize the casualties and get the heck out of there as quick as possible.
Exactly.
I mean, we've got the Americans we're going to get, man. The heck with that deadline. Let's just get out. Because on the deadlines when they're probably planning all the bombs.
Planning all the bombs, yeah.
But anyway, I'm like, Wally, let's get off the politics. But we got to mention that. We lost 13 Marines.
Yeah.
I mean, so man, flags are half mast. But, hey, speaking of losing folks, we lost a real good man late this week, Mr. Jeff Ellis. Succumbed to the COVID virus. There's Jeff and his wife and his two lovely daughters. And Jeff passed away. Jeff and I have played hundreds of rounds of golf together. He's one of my favorite golf partners. And I never had a round that wasn't enjoyable when I was playing with Jeff, man. He made you have a good time.
You know.
And I love Jeff, man. Jeff, he was 54 years old, and the virus got him down, and they had to put him in the hospital, and he did not recover. His body couldn't handle the virus. He was that unlucky person that couldn't handle the virus. And he loved Alabama football, and he loved his family.
He sure did, buddy. And let me tell you something. Jeff, I used to love picking with him on Facebook because years ago when Facebook first started, Jeff had the good idea of going to all the restaurants and talk about how good the sweet tea was and stuff.
That was the mainstay. If they had good sweet tea, he'd be back.
So Jeff got a following, and people would go to his Facebook page to see which restaurants were good and stuff. But actually, I talked to Jeff maybe about a month ago. I was out walking my dog Sully, and he pulled up, and man, I always want to talk to you, you know. And he has a couple golden retrievers, and we talked a little bit about it. But anyway, man,
and Jeff sponsored our show.
Oh yeah,
Troy Pool Service.
Pool Service. I always sponsored our CHSS playback. Always good. But anyway, Jeff, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Thank you for what you've done for our show and our community, and Selena and all them, man.
Our heart goes out to you.
And anyway, hey, we're gonna have a good show tonight besides all that bad stuff. And Neal, Who are some of our commercial sponsors for tonight, bro?
Commercial sponsors for tonight are the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, Alabama, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, Alabama Real Estate Connections, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings, and Reeves, attorneys at law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. I got to take my two heathens out there this week.
Yeah, get them, Doc.
Crows of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business, The Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, Mr. Mattress, and Firehouse Subs. We appreciate our commercial sponsors. Y'all patronize them any chance you get. Like Wally said, we do got a good show lined up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. So good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Taylor.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Taylor.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, Dion done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
See, Mr. Mike. Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with the Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally's what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That
Good
sounds
deal.
good.
Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
of there. Good gravy. Wally, what are you doing at Road Mart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at Tyler?
Oh, man, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Road Mart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Road Mart on 231. And they can even give Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Road Mart on 231.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida that's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North Three Notch in Troy, Alabama. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. What are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Bill, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town.
That is called Never Hit Your Grandma with a Big Old Stick.
Never heard it.
Never heard that?
Never heard it.
You ever heard that, Judge?
Never heard it. Again, Lowry takes us to school on some oblong song.
If
nobody's
you
ever
would
heard.
watch Andy Griffith, you know that's the Darlings, Driscoll Darling, and they're sitting there playing. And they would play Eating Goober Peas
Unbelievable.
and Never Hit Your Grandma with a Big Old Stick.
Unbelievable. On the line, Judge Will Matthews calling in from Dothan, and he is watching the BMW Charity Classic in the playoffs for FedEx Cup playoffs. And Judge Bryson DeChambeau and Patrick Cantley are on playoff hole number what?
number 6.
6 the playoff hole.
Good gosh.
And it's
6.
been a phenomenal match. I mean, the whole day. Maybe 5 or 6 folks had McElroy in 3rd place.
Yeah,
It's been a duel the
it was
whole
them
day.
two the whole way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then, you know, DeChambeau made a great par after going in the water on 18, and then the next hole, DeChambeau throws it in there 4 feet, and then Cantley hits it in there 2 feet. Unbelievable.
That's great golf, and
Oh, yeah.
the top 25 move on, right?
30.
Top 30, okay. Yeah, this is the FedEx playoffs that Judge Matthews
They play in Atlanta.
so they cut the field down every week, you know, until they get a champion. And they'll be at
Neal, the winner.
East Lake.
Neal, the winner at East Lake, gets $15 million.
How's my guy Fleetwood doing?
Fleetwood is nowhere to be found.
Oh God, Tommy Fleetwood. Wally's enthralled with Tommy Fleetwood.
Love Tommy Fleetwood.
That's that long hair, Judge. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Fleetwood didn't make this tournament, I don't think.
Good deal. Well, Judge, thank you for calling, and
Yeah.
shoot me a text when we get
I
a
will
winner.
text you, DeChambeau's got about a 7 or 8 footer, and Cantley's about 20 feet on 18.
So have they finished? Have they finished 6 playoff holes, and they're on the 7th playoff hole, or are they trying to? They're on the 6th playoff hole right now. Well, shoot me a text if they finish, so I can tell everybody live on the air.
I will.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your
Y'all
Honor.
go.
You too. Judge Will Judge Will Matthews calling in from Dothan, one of our gracious sponsors, and loves golf and loves sports, and always keeps us abreast of anything that's happening while we're on the air.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, let's don't forget our Facebook
Facebook
funnies.
funnies, man. Don't want to get those bad
Yep.
texts.
Look at this. Waiting in line for your 56th booster shot in the 89th variant comes on the 23rd wave. That's what it's going to be like right there in 2025. Well, the first one in the parking lot is the liquor store. The second one is the laser eye surgery clinic. I need the laser eye surgery one. I don't need the liquor store. Pineapple is not an apple. A seahorse is not a horse. Ringworm is not a worm. And Facebook fact checkers are not facts.
Yeah.
All right. My hobbies include drinking and hanging out with my parents. That was a Lowry right there, buddy. When the man thinks he has won. Brother, I'll just take this tire off.
He took the tire off.
He just said, I'm taking the tire off, man. Why, you can never tell a dog a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock, bark, 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 bark. All I'm saying is that the Jaguars cut Tim Tebow and suddenly the Taliban is back. That's all true, man.
Y'all
Those
are
are
so
classic.
funny, man.
Those are classic.
Y'all are so funny. All right, hey, let's talk a little bit of local sports here.
Yeah.
First off, volleyball. And the Charles Henson Lady Trojan volleyball girls are off to a 2-0 start, buddy.
That's right.
They beat Dale County and Carroll of Ozark in the past 2 weeks. Great start for Coach Sonny Kirkpatrick
And
and
I'm
the
gonna
girls.
tell you, and I heard there's some people been watching the team and posting and everything, and there's a girl on the Charles Henderson volleyball team that deserves a pizza.
All right.
Madison Stewart has been incredible these first 2 games out the gate for the Trojans. Madison's good enough volleyball playing to win a pizza from Marco's. Madison, you win a Marco's large one-time in pizza. Call them up and tell them you're the Sports Chat Player of the Week. Madison Stewart of Charles Henderson volleyball.
And Madison, when you drive back home, stop by my house. You know where I live. Give me a couple pieces.
Wally don't get none. He's ineligible. He is ineligible. And the Pike Little Arch Patriots volleyball girls are also undefeated.
Right.
They're 2-0. They've beat Abbeville Christian and Fort Dale thus far.
Wow.
So the
Yeah.
volleyball is a lot more popular than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
It's flying by soccer. It's flying by soccer now. A lot of the girls that were really athletic in softball and really athletic in basketball are starting to play that extra sport now and move over to volleyball. And that's really neat. That's really neat, man. It really is. We'll move right on into high school football.
Football, yeah.
And got a lot to talk about. And we had a huge slate of games this last Friday night. Let's dive right into it. What do you say?
Let's do it, bro.
And as we mentioned in the opening segment, Charles Henderson got beat 50-0 by Montgomery Catholic. And Catholic's one of the top 3A teams in the state. Don't take anything from them. They got 3 Division I commits. Not one, like Highland Home. not 2, but 3 Division I commits. And that running back, if you saw the replay or was at the game, number 23, Jeremiah Cobb, he's only a junior. He is only a junior. He's not committed to anybody. But I heard through the grapevine that Troy is at the top of his list, and Troy is after him hard. And, man, this Cobb guy, he ran for 148 yards and 4 touchdowns Friday night. That tells me he likes our stadium.
Yeah, man, he reminded me of Ted Horsted.
Update from Judge Matthews in the BMW Classic in the playoffs. And Patrick Cantlay just sunk a 25-foot birdie putt. DeChambeau has a 9-foot birdie putt to tie him, and he misses it. Cantlay's your winner.
Wow. 15 mil paycheck, huh?
No, the winner at Eastlake of the playoffs.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
15 million. They're in the playoffs. The PGA in the late summer and early fall, they have the FedEx Cup playoffs, and they start with X number of players. Then each week they cut it down. This week, 30 players from today's BMW Charity Classic move on to Eastlake in Atlanta.
Wow.
And the winner of the FedEx Cup championship is 15 million, brother.
Man, you got that in your back pocket, right?
Oh yeah, they borrowing it from me to pay it out.
I hear you. All right, continuing on with the Charles Simpson game, the Trojans are only able to amass 122 yards on the night against a suffocating Catholic defense.
It was very good.
Antonio Frazier led the way for the Trojans with 45 yards rushing on 9 carries. Parker Adams completed 7 passes for 45 yards before leaving the game with an injury in which we think he's okay, and he is supposed to see Dr. Law tomorrow for concussion protocol, but I did talk to his dad.
But yeah, we think he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. I mean, and he got popped a bunch of times back there, man.
He did.
And I will say this, I know James is our sideline reporter. That play where I said he got him by the face mask and James said he got him by the shirt, that was face mask.
Well, that's what we asked Parker himself.
Yeah.
Well, we talked to Kevin.
Yeah.
And Kevin, the father, the son told that, he had me by the face mask. So we got it wrong. It should have been a 15-yarder. Yeah.
James Barrow. But anyway, Dr. Law is going to see him. Everything I think is going to be good. And then Bo Mizell came in, completed 1 pass for 38 yards. And the Trojans open up region play this Friday night, in Greenville. So,
and I think we talked about this before we came on the air. We think Greenville Charles Simpson's a toss-up this year.
Yeah, it is.
And the only thing is the home field advantage of being down there is tough to play down there.
Yeah.
That stadium's, about 80 years old?
More than that, man. Sherman was, when he marched through Atlanta, I think they used it as a staging area.
It's a very old stadium and a good home field advantage down there for Greenville.
But it's going to be a good marking stick for the Trojans to see where they are.
Moving forward
again,
in the region.
we just played probably the 3A state championship guys, and then we played Brundage, which was
we were much better than they were.
So this game, I really think it's going to be
like you said, Wally. We played Pike County in a jamboree, and we were much better than Pike County. Exactly. So that was one end of the spectrum, and Pike County's 3A.
Exactly.
And so we turned around and played Catholic, who was a state championship caliber team, straight out of the game last year, and had everybody returning. So we got the other spectrum, the other side of the spectrum from 3A, the top echelon team in 3A. So we've been measured on both sides of that. So, and we've been watching the Greenville scores, and I think you're exactly right. This will be the measuring stick of how the region's going to go and where Charles Henderson in the pecking order in the region Friday night at the Greenville game. Hey, Doty says we're up against a break. Then we need to take a break. We'll be right back.
Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man?
Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh,
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn and Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good, even salt water they canned up.
Water fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
You heard, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You can call Matt Johnson.
Hey,
Wally.
Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back.
Man, it's some good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give you one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the Old Barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Blake, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Oh, man. Fixed. Love that song, man. That's a good tune.
That's a great tune, right?
I saw that.
That right there don't get enough run.
I know. It never
you listen-
did.
When you listen to the 80 stations, when you listen to the 80 stations, or if you listen to the throwback stations and all, you never hear that one.
Man, I saw them open up for widespread panic out there at Sandy Creek. Going out there was no drugs out there.
Unbelievable.
By any means.
Nobody smoked any dope.
No, I didn't see anybody out there doing that. But man, that was
see
a great show, man.
Oh man, yeah, that right there, Saved by Zero, man. I mean,
they
you
were
think, of course they're gonna play 99 Loose Balloons, stupidest song ever. But they're gonna play that 3 times a day. Unbelievable.
But they never
Dumb
play
song.
Never Hit Your Grandma with a big old
Never
stick.
heard that one on there. Never heard that one. I'll keep an ear open for
What
it.
about Eating Goober Peas?
No, never heard that one either.
Judge Steve Curtis, that's his favorite song.
That's his favorite
Eating
song.
Goober Peas.
Steve, we're gonna need to talk. We need to talk. Hey, back to high school football. 2 games were canceled this last Friday night due to COVID, and that was Brantley versus Laverne, and I think they may try to make that one up. And Pike Liberal Arts versus Crenshaw Christian. I've been told that they probably will not make that one up. So they might, but I've been told they probably won't. There's that. That's the 2 local games that were. There was others around the state that got canceled, but that was our 2 local games that got canceled.
Okay, and the 2A, number 8 team ranked in the state of Alabama,
Yeah.
the Elba Tigers, they hosted the 9th ranked 3A Bobcats and came out. Elba came out with the win, 33-28.
Good game.
I actually on my Steel Wally's Pizza, I thought for sure off was going to beat Elba.
Yep.
I mean, you got Mike
A lot of
Lowe's down
people
there,
picked off.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got a strong team, which now shows me that, man, Elba might be the real deal.
Elba took their lumps last year and didn't graduate anybody.
Yeah. The night was highlighted for Elba when Chris Steele Codwell, the South Alabama commit, took a kickoff to the house for 84 yards. And when quarterback Braden Johnson connected with Byron Burks on a 55-yard touchdown pass.
And I'm still calling for Mr. Christyle Caldwell to change his commitment from South Alabama to Troy. I'm calling for that.
Calling for that. See it.
Or maybe he can get down there and not like it and transfer.
Okay.
But, hey, also Enterprise bested Carver 28-12. And they moved to 2-0 on the year. Enterprise Wildcats 2-0 on the young year. And Zaire scored for the Wildcats on an 8-yard run. Quentin Hayes scored on a 1-yard run. Michael Johnson from 45 yards out on a run. And Amari Griffin scored the final touchdown for the Wildcats on a 13-yard scamper.
And, man, that's going to be a good game this Friday night. Enterprise and Dothan both, too. And
undefeated.
Man, Wolves. Wolfpack? Is that
Wolves.
Wolves?
Yeah.
Okay. And Geneva beat Wicksburg 33-14 Friday night. Alabama commitment Emmanuel Henderson, which everybody's been talking about, he rushed for 140 yards on just 20 carries, Neal, and scored 3 touchdowns. Henderson scored on runs of 6, 2, and then a long 49-yard run. That was his longest run of the game. He also caught a pass for 33 yards.
Yeah, he can do it all.
The
kid is something else. We'll be on the Emmanuel Henderson watch all year long.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing you his stats because they're just going to get gaudier and gaudier. Is gaudier a word? More gaudy.
More gaudy.
Joanna, is it more gaudy or gaudier?
Or Jetapope.
Jetapope's not a word.
It is a word.
Ayrton rolled over Goshen 49-0. I didn't see that one coming. I know Goshen was not any good last year, but they were young last year. I thought they'd be better this year. Ayrton led this game 36-0 at the end of the first quarter. That's tough to believe. Jordan Smith had a 66-yard touchdown run for the Purple Cats. Smith also added 2 more touchdowns from 6 yards out and from 2 yards out. Aiden Garris had a 12-yard touchdown run, and quarterback Ian Sin was 3 of 4 passing for 153 yards, which included a touchdown pass to Landon Tyler for 81 yards. And Wally, I think that 3 rushing touchdowns last week against Goshen is pizza worthy, don't you? I like it right there. Jordan, you're our Marco's Pizza Football Player of the Week, and you win a large one-topping pizza from Marco's right here in Troy. Just give Marco's a call and tell them you're the Sports Chat Player of the Week, and keep running that football, bud. And I know we've given out a volleyball and a football, but that's okay. We love giving away Marco's pizzas.
We sure do.
We love giving away Marco's pizzas. And good job right there, Mr. Jordan Smith. Keep running that football for Ayrton.
And let me tell you, you mentioned something that they put 36 points on Goshen in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It goes to tell me that, Pike Road, which is in Charles Henderson's region, they put 50-something points on Calhoun in the first quarter. Let me tell you something.
Calhoun's a basketball school, though.
But let me ask you this. How do you put that many points on one school for 12 minutes?
That's getting it in the end zone, brother.
That
scoreboard just rolling.
That could be a record breaker.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on, Dale County beat Daleville 55-18 and getting Luke Tucker his first win as a new head coach.
Yep.
Quarterback Alex Banks was 3 for 3 passing for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns for Dale County. Darian Crossley caught both scores for 99 yards, man. Wow.
Yep.
Crossley also had a kick return for a touchdown in the win. Kevin Anderson rushed for 86 yards and Tristan Smith for 76 yards, and they both scored 2 touchdowns. Malik Scott added the other Warrior touchdown run for Daleville. Amarian Pickney rushed for 2 scores, and Ruben Garcia had 1 rushing touchdown. And we're up against our next break, so don't turn that dial. We'll be right back.
Neal, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Out of oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why you can breathe through that?
I did call Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. What? You the ball bounced in front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in. Here we are at All-Star Collision. These nice people will fix your vehicle, Wally, where you hit this deer.
Hey, you think they'll mount this bad boy for me?
Open up, brother. I don't know if they'll mount your deer, but we're going to give them a call. 334-808-8822. All-Star Collision. Man, hey, where you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all hanging up in the door.
More plastic, nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Frozen brundage.
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
smell
Hook?
it?
Oh,
Hook's.
I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. What in the world? Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh, my God. Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig.
I know Daddy knows that. Yeah, he
David knows that one.
You don't know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
That's widespread panic, man. They only
That's
do
good.
200,000-300,000 a show.
WSP.
Widespread panic, man.
Okay. Widespread panic it is. Now I know some of widespread panic. Once they got to the lyrics, I knew it was. But I can't pick their songs out. They're
See, I play good music.
yeah, sure. Yeah, your music is for like 10 other people out there. To know who it is.
We're gonna have to do another. We're gonna have to do another one.
Hey, back to high school football. This is a sports show, you know.
Oh, I know.
Zion Chapel let one get away Friday night. They lost to Kinston 20-12. For Zion Chapel, Mason Stewart rushed for 97 yards and a 7-yard rushing touchdown in that. Morgan Sanders chipped in 63 yards on the ground as well and a 3-yard touchdown. Stewart also was 7 of 11 passing for 89 yards, and Jackson Adcock had an interception for the defensive side of the ball for the Zion Chapel Rebels. So good luck to the Rebels. They got Abbeville that's coming up.
Yeah, they do. They sure do. And also, New Brockton killed Georgiana 40-8. Let me tell you something,
There were
man.
some lopsided scores this week.
Yeah, New Brockton, they're also surprising me too, man.
Undefeated.
They're undefeated.
Yep.
Quarterback Caden Cup rushed for 152 yards on 16 carries with 2 touchdowns and completed 5 of 10 passes for 63 yards and a touchdown for the Gamecocks, who are now 2-0. Andrew Cashin had 84 yards rushing and a touchdown, and Jamarcus Brown had 71 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Matthew Smith caught a 34-yard touchdown pass. Cashin, Cam Curry, and Balin Foster each had 4 tackles for New Brockton for the win. And I have a friend that lives down there in Georgiana, and he's been bragging, they're going to be, this might be the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
40
it's
days.
not going to be the year.
Wow. So, anyway, let's kind of, Neil, let's recap some of the scores around the area for Friday night.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
start it off.
Yeah.
Dothan beat Park Crossing 14-7. Fairhope 28, Andalusia 0. That was a shocker.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Greenville 14, Blunt 12. Headland 13, Abbeville 6. ACA 47, Highland Home 6, and that
Yeah,
really
didn't see
did
that.
not see that.
Wow.
Geneva 14, Slocum 7. Escambia County 59, Glenwood 47.
Central Phoenix City 33, Eufaula 0. Auburn 16, Opelika 14, Barn Burner. Wetumpka 18, Tallahassee 14. And let me tell you about that one. Tallahassee's winning that game 14-12. And on 4th and 20, with no time on the clock, Wetumpka throws a Hail Mary and they catch it in the end zone. Get 6 points and they win 18-14.
Wow.
Last play of the game. No extra point needed.
Unbelievable.
Rehoboth 16, Ashford 6, Providence Christian 49, Northside 30, Strawn 38, Red Level 2, Jackson Academy 50, Fort Dale 0.
Wow. And
Did we have a pizza winner last week?
Yes, we did. And the winner of Steel Wally's Marco's Pizza Contest was Richard Mardes. Mardes. Richard, you win a large one-top pizza for Marco's here in Troy. Just give them a call and tell them you are Sports Chat's winner. You could be the winner too next week if you just know how to pick the teams. And
That's right.
I already have the teams, but I'll announce them in just a second.
Okay. Enjoy your pizza, Mr. Richard. Like Wally said, it could be you next week. All you got to do is get on Facebook and simply mark down who you think's going to win the high school football games and win a Marco's Pizza. Let's tell everybody what's on schedule for next Friday night.
Yeah.
Want to? Let's go. We already said, but Charles Henderson is at Greenville. Enterprise will host Dothan. Elba will host GW Long. Brantley will host Kinston. Carroll of Ozark will host Pike Road. Ayrton is at Houston County.
All right. And Dale County will host Ashford. Bullitt County hosts Strawn. Zion Chapel travels to Abbeville. Goshen will host Trinity. Luverne hosts Central Coosa. Pike County will host Beulah.
Yeah, they were
Pike
off
County
last week.
last week. Highland Home is at Calhoun. That shouldn't be a problem with them.
That shouldn't be a problem.
And Pike Liberal Arts is at Hooper. And New Brockton hosts Opp. And Geneva is at Booker T. Washington.
That's right.
And
Have you got your games picked
I
out?
do got the games picked out, and I actually put them already online right before the show started. But here are my games of the week. Charles Henderson at Greenville. Enterprise will be hosted Dothan. Elba will be hosting GW Long. New Brockton hosts Opp. Pike Liberal Arts is at Hooper. And the
Total points
will be the Pike Liberal and Hooper game. So, man, we got a couple
I'm
of
gonna tell you
teams.
what. I was sitting there looking at the list going, Laverne's going to kill Central. Pike County's, Highland Home's going to boat run Calhoun. Geneva's going to boat run Washington. And you picked out 5 that are good.
Just good.
Good.
You got to make it tough, man.
Got it good, man. Hey, we need to take our last break of the night. When we come back, we're going to hit on some college football. We'll be right back.
Dadgummit. Man, what's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing? Oh, Neil, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What I
I
chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at 334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
Can I help you, son?
Yeah, have you seen Mr. Wally?
Is this him over here? He's been sleeping here every night for the past week.
Oh, my God. Wally, wake up, man. Wally, what are you doing asleep at Mr. Mattress?
Oh, man, these beds are so comfortable with Mr. Mattress.
My gosh, Wally, you can't be sleeping up here. Y'all even know how you got in here?
No idea.
They got Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, Nectar, Troy, Enterprise, Montgomery. Come see the Dream Team and Mr. Mattress. Wally, we got a show to do. Come on, get up, man. Get up.
Man,
Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice.
Well, here, Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson's got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs. Wally, what in the world are you doing up under this mobile home and the hitch of the truck?
Neil, I just bought a brand new mobile home from Smith Manufacturing, baby.
Well, if you bought it from Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, they set it up for free for you. They deliver it, set it up. They even hook up the AC and include the dirt work. 566-3883. You serious, Clark? I'm serious, Clark. Double wides, single wides, sheetrock housing. Come see them at Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes. Come on, man. Get up from there. Come on. All this corn, man. Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man? Get some corn, dude. Corn? Yeah. You can't give people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on Greenock where it's fresh produce? Come on, man. Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
Hey, Neil, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys, yesterday you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay. I got a few of my own.
I'm not even gonna try to sing that.
That's the Osmonds. Donnie and Marie Osmond.
No, that's not the Osmonds.
That ain't Donnie Osmond.
It's the Eagles, brother. Not Donnie Osmond. He wasn't good enough to sing in the Eagles.
Hey, we were at a commercial break a while ago, and
We
my
were getting
cousins
updates on the.
on the hurricane.
Yeah.
And some guys is on a boat or something, just
Oh my God,
howling.
he's live.
Live.
You
It's
kidding.
crazy. But anyway, yeah. What about old times?
what-
when there
what-
was no satellites and nothing. Just
You didn't get a warning, like the Indians. The Indians, they just fishing in the creeks and fishing in the creeks, and oh, them clouds are turning purple. Ooh, gonna be a storm. And then all of a sudden, some Cat 4 rolls up.
just
in,
rolls
man.
up in them.
What? I mean, they didn't have 3 days, 5 days advance warning and radar images and warnings on how bad the storm was going to be and the storm surge and all that. All they just like, ooh, it's raining.
Where'd your canoe, Joey?
That was some. That would have been some rough stuff back
Yeah.
then. A TP can't withstand that.
No.
Hey, a little bit of college football news. Troy, big news out of Troy. They named Taylor Powell their starting quarterback this week, and he beats out last year's starter, Gunnar Watson. Powell comes to Troy via the transfer portal last spring, and he was at the University of Missouri where he got some start in the SEC. There he is right there starting for Missouri, and he comes to Troy as a graduate transfer. He's got 2 years of eligibility. Now, let me tell y'all, I personally went to the scrimmage last week, and I watched them both. And I left the stadium thinking Gunnar looked better than Powell, and shows you what I know. Heck fire, man. But I don't watch them every single day like Coach Chip Lindsey, so I'm not in the meeting rooms and but Trojans open their season next Saturday right here in Troy versus Southern. Should be a great atmosphere. Don't miss it. Go see the Trojans play next Saturday.
Yeah. The Trojans, they have 19 of 22 starters returning, and they really taken advantage of that transfer.
They have.
Play. Let me
They
tell you.
have.
They should be lined up for a really nice year.
I think you're right.
And then Alabama is set on to take the Miami Hurricanes next Saturday. Actually Saturday afternoon in Atlanta. They play on ABC at 2:30.
Yep.
Right now, Alabama is an 8.5 point favorite, and the over and under is 74.5. And it just tells me the experts Miami is going to score a lot against Bama.
Whoa. Beep, beep, beep. Whoa. That tells you the expert. Now, last week right here on the show, you said Alabama's going to have the best
defense.
team in the nation by far. You even went as far to say that Alabama this is going to be the best defense that Saban's ever had. If that's the case, how can the over-under in this game be 74.5? Something smells right here, man. This is fishy. Come on, man. I need to know something. And by the way, 8.5, I'm all over Bama. They're going to win that game by 10 or more easily.
Yeah.
Bama wins that. If you're a betting person, take Bama. 8.5 is not enough.
Man, not
Alabama
enough.
is 13 to 15 points better than Miami.
Yeah, I don't understand something. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people saying Alabama's going to have some of the best defense in the nation.
Yeah.
Why is that? They know something we don't. I think Bama's going to win at 47-13.
Big time. I like it.
47-13.
I like it. I don't know if Bryce Young can be that polished in his first start to put up almost 50 points. We'll see. We'll see.
Running backs, man. It's just...
I know, but you still got to facilitate the game, man. You got to play quarterback. You got to do it. You got to take the snap. You got to make it happen. And it's his first time, man. He's going to be young. He's going to get some penalties. And can he overcome this bad throw? And can the cobwebs after he makes a bonehead throw? Can he get over that? Yeah. You know, and if he gets sacked and takes a big hit, how's that? Is he tough? Can he take that big hit? We got to find out all these things, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about your acorns that's coming in, Jordan Hare.
Wow, man. Well, we got to talk about Auburn and Akron when the big game is Miami. Auburn wrapped up their fall camp. They did. They're moving into game week preparations. They host the Akron Zips coming in next Saturday at 6 p.m. What do you mean? That's who they play, Wally. That's who they
Y'all going to be big boys and come play big school.
We got Penn State the next week. So big boy football right there. Anyway, they'll be on ESPN+. Some media
I'm sorry.
Some media outlets wrote that Bo Nix was in a battle for the #1 quarterback position.
I heard that.
I didn't buy it, Wally. Bo Nix is QB1. He has been since the start of camp. He's the clear #1. The Tigers are going to go as far as Bo goes. If he's gotten better, then the Tigers will be better. It'll be interesting to see what Mike Bobo does. Does he turn Bo Nix into a game manager and let Tank Bigsby just be the guy? We'll see. A lot easier to run block than it is to pass block. So if that offensive line, you know how they got after Bo Nix last year, Wally. Mike Bobo may be thinking, my offensive line ain't no better than they were last year, so we just going to run block. Hey, boys, helmet up. We going forward. I mean, it may end up being that way, don't you think? I mean, it could be.
Will he lose his Milo's sponsorship?
No, he's signed a 1-year contract with him.
Okay.
I ain't certain that, you know, we're not going to see the whole playbook against Akron, so they're not going to show as much against Akron, so we're not going to know much. But I got a strange feeling that Mike Bobo is not going to let that line, who did not pass block good at all last year, get Bo Nix tore up. You're going to see Tank Bixby and Sean Shivers.
What's your prediction on that? I'm thinking
Akron?
Yeah, I'm thinking Auburn 50.
Oh, man.
Akron 12 or something.
Auburn 43, Akron 12.
Yeah.
That's a blowout. It's a blowout, man. And since we're talking about predictions, why don't we go ahead real quick and predict who we got in our playoffs?
All right.
I'll take, and don't crucify me over this. Now you already heard my young playoff, my young Alabama quarterback story. My playoff teams: Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Clemson.
Who?
Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Clemson. Alabama.
Not long.
I just think that Bryce Young has got to grow into this team, and they'll be there next year.
Buddy.
Okay. Well, who's your 4?
My 4 teams are #1, Bama. #2, North Carolina.
Sneaking. I like it.
I just think
it's definitely Florida State's better this year, but they don't compete.
Yeah.
It's going to be Clemson and North Carolina. You're right.
Oklahoma.
Yep.
And then I got another oddball one for you.
Who you got, man?
Oregon.
Now, Oregon and Ohio State play week 2, so somebody's going to have a loss. Did you factor that in?
I did.
Okay.
Don't matter. They're going to have to
They
give
got it.
the pack.
I got you, man. I got you.
they got to give the pack out there.
They got to give them a bone. They hadn't thrown them a bone in a long time.
And that's just me. Again,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I do like North Carolina.
Yeah.
Though. Clemson, they don't have a quarterback.
Mac Brown is a proven head coach. He did it with Texas. He can do it in North Carolina. Watch out for Mac Brown. Wally's right. They could sneak up on Clemson. Rest in peace, Jeff Ellis. We love you, brother. Tune in next week. Thank you for being here. Take it easy, people.
See you.